Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to the channel. This is a process video for the scrap room where I am going to be using the lovely flavors of the month. It's the 49 and Market collection and it's going to be the Freaky Fast Friday collection. Now, when I was doing this layout, I was like, okay, how am I going to make these pieces work? Because they are awesome slices of this goodness, but they were a little bit different for me. And I was like, how am I going to make this work? So I figured it out. When I decided to do this particular layout, I have to get it out here so I can do some making sure I do it all correctly. So I had to pull some things from my stash because in this particular collection, I got some laser cuts from the flavors of the month and then the embellishment kits. It's all like the laser cuts. So I'd kind of dig in and figure out like what I'm going to use for my title because my laser cuts didn't have the title. There's no like words on them. They're all the like die cut stuff with no words. Because I know like 49 and Market can sometimes have some words on their die cuts or their laser cuts, and then sometimes they don't. So my particular one just didn't have it. But I kind of went back and forth, trying to figure out how I'm going to make this work. I do have to cut a little bit of it off. You know that I want to have my edging. So my stuff is always a little bit less if it's something with like a 12 by something or another. But I still keep true to the other items. So now I'm just kind of going through figuring out which way I want to make this work. And I'm watching TV too at this same point because I'm trying to go through some I'm trying to change my desk because I need to make my back not hurt as much anymore. And I think I know why. And I'm working through all that to get some of those changes done. So I'm like watching some, not infomercials, but like some people at home that have done like their craft rooms and redid it to, you know, add some things. So that's what I'm watching. So if you see me stop, that's why. So I pull out Vicky Bouton's, one of the stencils from Vicky Bouton's, and I'm using Seedless Preserves and Bundled Sage. So right now I'm using the Bundled Sage, and then you'll see me come in with the purple. I wanted to pull in some of the purples into this because there are the deeper purples in the laser cuts, but not in my papers. So the way you can do that is by doing like a stencil or something like I'm doing and bringing those tones in and to make them work. So that is what I am doing here so that I can pull in those purples and get some of those color tones showing up here so that when I pull in the laser cuts that you can see them. So I decided that I'm going to pull off that paper and add some purples in there and then go from there. And then I decided I am going to get out the Distress Spritz, the same two colors that I use for the Distress Oxides, I am using here for my splatters. And I just placed it inside the little cup to the Distress Oxide stamp because those cups or the little lids work amazing for this. So I'm just doing splatters. So I just add them in there and then a little bit of extra water to it just to give it a little bit of a run. And then that's it. And then I just splatter it. You will see in the still shots, like the splatter's a little bit better than what you see on camera here. Or like, you know, through the process of this. So now I'm ready to put down. I am working on making sure that all of these little pieces that are part of the formula gets put out. So the four formulas or the 4 sheets of paper that you need is a 3x12, a 5x6, a 3.5x5, and a 4.5x7. And the photos are of my new growth that are in my plants that are downstairs. Now, there is one that is just sticking straight up. That is definitely one of my plants. It's one of my favorite plants that I have of all time. It has gotten me through a heck of a lot, and the thing is huge. And I have made, knock on wood, have only lost maybe 3 leaves. Like, this thing is massive, and I love everything about it. And when the new growth comes, oh, it just makes it even that much better. So I'm just kind of going through now the embellishments, and I picked out the ones that I wanted, and I clustered around my photos, and I did a bunch of ivory. I did a bunch of greenery. The butterflies are in there. Like, I love this collection, but this is the reason why I love the scrap room. I love this collection so much that I'm so glad that it is part of the scrap room, but it really makes me want to go get more, and I'm trying not to because I am trying to use up what I have before I go buy more. Like, I'm tired of buying and then not using. Like, I've got to start using up these collections, y'all. Like, I'm sitting here busting. I hate to say it, like, I feel like I'm busting at the seams with collections, and I really just need to start keep using them, because otherwise, like, I'm just gonna keep having collections and never get through any of them. So yeah, but that's why I love the scrap room, is because I get a taste of this. I'll probably get like 1 or 2 layouts out of this, 2 or 3 maybe. But then I could probably add this to another collection and get a little bit more out of it, because it's just that super gorgeous. I just love it. And then the way 49 and Market made these pieces. Oh, I just love it. It's so me. Oh, it's just, I just love everything about this one. So I am just kind of going through, and then I do have to pull from my stash Home Sweet Home thickers. I have no idea how I had gotten these. I'm like looking at these, and then I had stepped away, and then I had to come back. And I think I'm scrapbooking now with Bree, if I remember correctly. And I kept telling her, I was like, I don't know where I got these from. I don't even know what collections these come with. I don't even know. I'm like, I don't know. Like, but they work. So I found the word cozy that matches simple things, home, these XOXOs. You'll see how I put these in there just to add a little bit of something to these, because I needed like words, like I needed something. So that is what I used. And then I do come in with the Distress Oxide, the antique linen, because, I need my gold on here. And then, and then that is it. The still shots are coming up. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
I don't know why I go when I go. I still don't know why this war in my blood. Why this war with all that I love. Oh, my wandering ways and these faithless days, I find it hard to explain.